careful to make the best of that piece of wood, that old post for the dike, modified into an aboiteau. Want to touch it? Okay, this one, it was over there. I moved that on top to dry it. It was so heavy, it was war log. And if I have a chance, I might bring this closer to home. Now, I want to show you how deep it was in the ground. See there? There used to be bark on the bottom part. They would put the tree in the ground with the bark still on, okay? So most likely it's about there where it was not exposed to the element. That's the depth in the ground. So let's lay down. That would be 6 feet. Okay. Imagine that, you think that pose there? Okay, here's the pose. Okay, gonna bring you home, buddy. The way to do it is take your board or tow you. I'm gonna take your board. Okay. Just a second. But I took aboard a post. Time to go home. I knew that. Okay, stop. Okay. Just a second. Fiddle. Okay, so that will be going into the barn to dry for a few months. 1750, amazing. Hey les gars, j'ai trouvé un de vos amis. Le v'là. This drifting post is 1747. And I reuse them to make a model aboideau. Finish the second aboideau. This one is a straight channel, the shoulder. In this case, there's no need for a deep groove for the pin of the valve or clapet because the door float on top here, like this. Okay, and it goes against the shoulder. So when this is installed and put in place, the first thing they put on is the roof. And it doesn't need to be pinned very hard, just 2 pins for alignment, and that's plenty good, because the earth will keep the roof in place. It's done. You put your door in place, then you put your spacer. So now you see the door is trapped into that space right here. Let's put the other one in place too. Okay, there's the door trap, and then you put the inspection roof. So when they need to check that door, they just remove the big rock on top of this, a short section. They can take this out and get the door out, and they can change the door and then put back the inspection roof. Yeah. Okay, and the last pin this way. There you go. Okay. And the door is in there, and there's no leak, because this roof here overlap this, and the earth finish about here or here. You can take some earth off if you need to, and the big rocks sit on top of that. So next time they come to inspect that aboiteau, this section is under the dike, but this is covered by a big rock, and all you have to remove is the inspection roof, and that gives you access to your door inside. That's for one model. To put things in perspective, this is the model I made. It's almost half size, and this is the exact copy of a real door, and you can see that the real aboiteau, it's much bigger than the one I made with that drifting post. That's the other model. Now, I used old posts and all the wood was fragile, so I had to do some repair to make it look good. This one have a recess pocket. You see, the channel get wider for the door to operate, and then back from here, back here, and up. This is again a post, a real post I found drifting, and I recycled this into a mini model. Abuado. This one doesn't need any pins, just the roof. The roof goes in place, and the weight of the dike will keep the roof in place. Here, to do the inspection, you can glide your arm inside to check the door, and if it needs to be repaired or replaced, you're going to spring the roof. Spring it for about 1 inch, like this. All you need is 1 inch. Then you can slide your hand inside, take the door off, and take the door out. Check your door, and slide it back in, and put the door back in place. And then take your spacer out, and put the roof back in place. This type of roof doesn't go right to the end. And there's a big rock also that goes on top of that. And then the dike, the post line is exactly here. This is the post line. The post will be here. So this is the pocket type. And this big board was found in the mud. And it's pretty much dry now. Roof of an aboiteau. More tune up and it'll be ready to show.